super satisfying mechanical machine made entirely of Lego to a custom Lego build that breaks all of Lego's rules. These are the most satisfying Lego builds. And let's start with this custom build from the mastermind over at Brick Machines, who made this absolutely amazing spiral machine. The machine to me looks kind of like DNA. When it starts to spin, it becomes super satisfying. However, it does not stop there, as even the sounds this build makes are extremely satisfying and amazing to listen to. However, this next build is just as satisfying when being considerably easy to build. From the experts over at Lego Cool Studios comes this entirely working Lego lighter. Whenever you roll this little wheel, a flame will pop out of the top. Unfortunately though, it doesn't include an actual flame because, well, you know, it would melt the plastic. But this is not the only everyday item that got turned into Lego, because at KBD Craft, they made a fully customizable keyboard entirely from Lego and keyboard keys. And the best part is using the keyboard sounds and looks incredibly satisfying. The keyboard unfortunately though is not licensed by Lego, so could vanish from the internet any minute. Speaking of minutes, this next satisfying Lego build is about to count the time. However, it is not a clock. What do you think it is? Well, it is none other than a Lego hourglass that actually counts the time. This entire build is only done with 575 pieces, which includes the fake sand inside, making it a simple and somewhat easy build to make. The Lego community are really smart, as sometimes the things they can make are truly shocking. This includes the next build, the Lego V6 engine. The build not only looks satisfying, but it also makes an amazing noise that is incredibly satisfying. Have a listen. Honestly, how someone figured out how to make this is beyond me. I have searched far and wide for some of the most satisfying Lego builds I could, and one thing I found was this Lego fidget slider by Vatty Mix series on YouTube. Not only does it look incredibly fidgety and fun to use, it is also a surprisingly simple build to make, so go and check him out. This next build might as well be the most satisfying build I have ever seen. Once again from the excellent people at Brick Machines. This is the working Lego wave machine, and this one, whoa. This one is satisfying. My brain feels so numb after watching that. All of my stress is gone. Sometimes even Lego will try to help their fans make satisfying fidget toys, as this next build comes directly from Lego's website. This is the DIY fidget snake that is fully customizable and incredibly satisfying. All it takes to build this is some individual bricks and a little bit of imagination, and you can make a fidget toy that Lego wants you to build. However, it is not always Lego builds that can be satisfying, as the fan base often takes these Lego builds and makes something even better. This is what K2C Stop Motion did when they designed this simple animated Lego build that actually feels like a music video. I think the little orange piece is my favorite. Sometimes these animators can go one step further though, such as this next video from Germany's Talking Animals Animation Studio. Now, we can't play the music from this, but this is an entirely Lego rendition of Michael Jackson's Thriller. This animation was created by Annette Jung all the way back in 2013. One thing that makes Lego so satisfying is actually something that Lego themselves have designed. Who doesn't love squashing a brick together and making a completed build? Well, Lego released a video a while ago all about satisfying Lego builds, and this video is super satisfying. When I think of oddly satisfying, there is one Lego set that comes to my mind. The 2,585 piece Lego globe. A piece that is not only really fun and satisfying to build, but once it's complete, it will actually spin like a regular globe would, which is a first for Lego. Shut up and take my money. Whenever I am bored, I will sit there and have a look through the Lego Ideas website, and when I saw this next build, I actually had an idea for this video. This is the Lego Cliffside House, an idea that currently sits on 5,500 supporters. From the user Red Panda, this set is truly innovative and really satisfying, as it actually looks like a shelf. Go and support this on Lego Ideas, guys. Actually, while we talk about Lego Ideas, I want to show you guys yet another super satisfying build, and that is still in the Lego Ideas vault. From the user Pedro Lore, this Lego build features a fully functional Lego card shuffler and currently has over just 1,000 supporters. Guys, you have to go and support this. I need this in my collection. Sometimes you do not need a satisfying set to make it satisfying. For example, this YouTuber by the name of Markineer made this entire Lego Titanic set into an ASMR video, and it sounds amazing. Have a listen. Even the flag was satisfying. It is amazing how creative this entire fan base is. Have you ever heard of the reality show Lego Masters? If not, you should definitely watch it. If you have, then you should recognize these next few satisfying builds. So let's begin a lightning round. First, straight out of season 2 is the amazing soaring dragon that actually moves. Or how about this Lego build that actually explodes? Wow, That's satisfying. From season 4, you also have this amazing kitty cat behind Laser Tag Arena with countless moving parts and working lasers. It even comes with a cat. Okay, not really. And finally, from season 4 comes this amazing and beautiful grandfather clock that not only looks amazing, but it's fully functional. For the most part, this show truly has some of the best LEGO builders ever. Some LEGO builds are not actually that satisfying, but what you can do with the LEGO connections is super satisfying. Thanks to Tiago Catarino, as we can see the most satisfying LEGO connections ever, including this one. How do people think of this? There are so many things people can find satisfying about LEGO, and a small fraction of the people on the internet find this satisfaction by building LEGO sets and melting them. I genuinely did not expect to find this satisfying, so I was surprised that I enjoyed this. I love sharks. Who wouldn't? The extremely cool apex predator of the seas. And this LEGO build of a shark takes it one step further. It actually looks like it's swimming. Okay, I have to build this. Building LEGO is super fun and satisfying, but what do you do once you have built it? Well, you could do what Dude Perfect did and smash the LEGO Star Destroyer. That is 5,000 pieces of LEGO, all smashing apart in the most satisfying LEGO explosion ever. And it being in slow motion makes it even more satisfying to watch. ASMR content is super satisfying, and this can be seen massively in this YouTube clip from Sun Pro Bricks, as he builds countless LEGO fidget toys that are hugely satisfying. Take a look. I would not take any of these to school though, as these are really quite loud. All of these builds so far have not broken LEGO's rules that much, but this next build breaks just about every rule LEGO has ever had, and is super satisfying while doing it. From the channel Brick Bending comes this satisfying LEGO wheel that is made entirely of flat LEGO bricks bent into shape, and the sound it makes while rolling is amazing. Sometimes, fans make things that no one would ever expect or even ask for. This next satisfying LEGO build comes from the channel Build It Creations, and it is an oddly satisfying working LEGO padlock. Why is this satisfying to watch? We may never know. Have you guys ever heard of an infinity cube? Basically, this is a cube that you can keep opening and folding apart. It is truly an engineering masterpiece, and thanks to master builder Alec, we can actually nowadays build one out of LEGO. Take a look at this. LEGO does countless conventions nowadays, and some are official and some are less so. However, one thing all of these conventions have in common is the extremely satisfying builds that come from all of them, such as these satisfying aquatic themed builds, including a frog catching a fly, 2 little fishes at the bottom of a river, and then another build including a man trying to get some food for his cat. Nah, there are countless geniuses out there on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and more. And perhaps one of my favorites is a channel called Brick Science. And this particular build of theirs is actually amazing. They managed to build a fully functional working nether portal that even has a portal part working using smoke. Wow, that's amazing. LEGO animations are awesome, and perhaps one of my favorite types of animations is when animators use LEGO to animate making themselves food. For example, this next satisfying animation comes from Hypnomotion and shows them making an amazing looking sandwich entirely of LEGO. How do people even do this? Fans of LEGO can find satisfying LEGO builds just about everywhere. However, what makes this next LEGO satisfying is that it is something you have to find in the outside world. In the city of Deventer, Netherlands, you can find countless hidden LEGO minifigures just walking around in the city. Not only is this a fun thing to search for, I also cannot imagine how satisfying it must be to say you found them all. But if you've ever found one, definitely subscribe. Speaking of finding them all, Pokemon and LEGO have a bit of a weird relationship. However, this has not stopped fans from creating some excellent Pokemon themed builds that are really satisfying. For example, this extremely satisfying Pokeball that you can roll around and also customize based on what type of Pokeball you want. LEGO builders are geniuses, and this next build comes from the YouTube channel Monkopolis. He managed to build a fully functional record player entirely out of LEGO. For those of you who do not know what a record is, it is basically a frisbee that plays music. Yeah, that works. It was a type of music playing device before phones were a thing, and they were used in the Middle Ages of 1980s, which makes being built out of LEGO even more satisfying. Everyone loves video games, and LEGO has really pushed their foot in the market of gaming-related LEGO builds, such as the upcoming LEGO Zelda Deku, and all of the recent Mario and Sonic sets. And none of these pieces are quite as satisfying as the Bowser Icon build. Not only is this an amazing set from the world of Super Mario, but it is also one of the most satisfying sets LEGO has ever released. It is compatible with all the other Super Mario sets that have been coming out in the recent years, making it a must-have for Mario fans. And while we talk about Super Mario, I think it is important to point out something that I find super satisfying about all the Mario sets. The way they are all able to connect and work alongside one another allows you to build this huge world of Mario characters that actually feels like you're playing a video game. And this is something we are also starting to see with the Sonic the Hedgehog sets. They look just as awesome and satisfying as the Super Mario ones. And the most satisfying thing about LEGO overall is, well, the fan base. This entire video has shown how creative and excellent this fan base is, and I hope we get even more satisfying builds in the future. But you guys need to comment which satisfying build was your favorite and click on this video right here, as well as subscribe.